Well, what a dramatic transfer deadline day that was. It just wouldn't be normal. It wouldn't be right if it wasn't a dramatic transfer deadline day with Sunderland, would it? But last night took that absolute piss. But it is all over the line now. It's all sorted. So we're going to go through all the transfers, the three transfers that Sunderland did make on deadline day, and one of them was finalised earlier today. I don't know when this video is going to come out, but it's basically just been announced as I'm recording this, the final signing, which of course was Mr. Will Grigg, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. But we'll start off from the beginning of the day. On transfer deadline day, it was finally confirmed. We did expect it to be the night before, but it did take until the morning of transfer deadline day for it to be confirmed, and that was the loan signing of Lewis Morgan, which really, to be fair, I don't know why. I know a lot of people were more excited about the potential signing of a striker at the time, but I was genuinely more excited about this signing, because Lewis Morgan for me is something that we really need in the sort of an attacking midfield position to bring us from the centre of the pitch to the final third. We don't really have that. We have quite a lot of sort of defensive type midfielders. Of course, we have Ledbetter in now, which is fantastic. Power, Katz, Honeyman can do that job, a similar job to Lewis Morgan in terms of bringing us up the field. But I just think he has that little bit extra sort of technical ability. Obviously, Honeyman is a workhorse, but he can also bring us up the pitch. So I just think Morgan's a much more exciting player. We can play on either side. He can play as a sort of attacking midfield role down the centre, number 10. And I think that is an absolutely top-class signing, something we definitely needed, and something we've been crying out for a while now, particularly since Honeyman has been out injured. So I think that is an absolutely excellent signing. He hasn't really found himself at Celtic. He did only recently move there from St Mirren, where he was absolutely fantastic. He has experience with Jack Ross as well, so it shouldn't take him too long to settle in. And all in all, I think that's an absolute 10 out of 10 signing for me, because I'm a big fan of the lad. So hopefully he does really well. And so it was a brilliant start to the day, transfer deadline day. And it was rumoured the evening before transfer deadline day that we had come to an agreement to sign a Premier League striker. And it wasn't confirmed whether it was a loan or a permanent signing. It sounded at first that it was going to be a permanent signing. Evidently, it wasn't. It ended up being a loan signing for a player, I'm not going to lie, I've never heard of. And that is Kaziah Sterling from Spurs. And I've only heard good things from people. You know, very exciting young lad. So I think he'll more than likely take his place on the bench, maybe be a bit of an impact sub, give us a bit of a different kind of outlet, a bit of pace in there maybe. I've seen little bits and pieces of him, very little, but it's definitely an exciting signing. But at that point, that definitely wasn't enough. At that point, I think a lot of Sunderland fans were losing the patience. I think it did get a little bit ridiculous on social media and Twitter, with everyone atting Stuart Donald and giving him a load of shit and a load of grief, and it's pathetic, really. Of course, it was getting worrying. Time was ticking. Everyone's shitting themselves. Everyone was shitting bricks. Do you know what I mean? But just. He's blatantly working his arse off, and he's doing what he can, and he's doing his best for the club. So that, if you get bloody some knobbing on Twitter saying that Stuart Donald is a fraud and this, that, and the other, just shut up, man. But anyway, he's proved you wrong, the people who were saying that. So we did have several bids rejected for Will Grigg as well. We had 5 bids. I think the first few were pretty much pathetic bids from what's been rumoured. It just really didn't match the asking price. But we were getting closer and closer to what they would want, and then they were still rejecting it. And then I think it was about 10 o'clock at night, we offered an amount in which they agreed on. And then we were kind of left in the lurch a little bit in the dark. And overnight, everyone's been staring at Twitter, knowing what the hell's going on. Has he managed to sign in time and stuff like that? We did put the paperwork in to get a bit of extra time and what have you. And we've all been left waiting for it to be announced. And Sunderland, the Sunderland Twitter team, they've been teasing us all morning until it was finally announced that we have signed Will Grigg, which was the best possible striker we could have gone for. I cannot be happy with that. And to those who said, Stuart Donald is a fraud or he hasn't been digging in his pocket, he's reportedly paying $3 million for him and could potentially go up to $4 million if we get to the Premier League whilst he's with us. So $3 million for a striker that I think, and I hope to God now, he will hit the ground running. He's done it over and over again in these kind of leagues, and he bags goals, he guarantees goals, he's a poacher, he's got a brilliant finish on him, and if we needed anyone to fit in this league and replace Madja, we've done it absolutely superbly. So I think all in all, in this transfer window, I think we've done an excellent job. Brought Dunn in, so we've got defensive reinforcements. Ledbetter, another solid leader in midfield. You've got You've got the new lad as well that we brought in on loan from Celtic, who is a more creative midfielder. We needed that. That's what we were asking for. And a couple of strikers as well. We've got a young lad who has everything to play for. We still have Charlie Wyke as well, remember, who hasn't been fantastic, but we do have more striking options now. And of course, Will Grigg, which you just can't beat that really. So all in all, I'm really, really buzzing with our activity on deadline day, and hopefully they all do gel together really well. Like I say, like Morgan, he already knows Jack Ross, so I hope he does well. And Will Grigg, that's just absolutely class. I'm absolutely buzzing with it. Hopefully we can get that chant going. I don't know whether it will. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. It'll stop flying around the stadium like as soon as he bags his first goal. So anyway, yeah, so that's it, guys. Wanted to let you know. That's everything that's happened, and I'm absolutely buzzing with it, particularly Will Grigg. What a frigging signing, man. That is absolutely sick. And I know the Wigan fans, the ones I've spoke to, are absolutely gutted. He hasn't been in incredible form this season. He has had his fitness issues as well. But what a signing. Absolutely buzzing with that. And hopefully we do see him at the stadium light bagging goal after goal after goal. But that will be it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.